What's going on, everybody? Chris Classic, Take It Home podcast. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you do the notification bell, make sure you do everything. Let's talk about the biggest thing everybody has been talking about since yesterday. Cody and Brandi Rhodes leaving AEW. Now, I want to go off of each possible scenario and how I feel about where they're going or where Cody is going along. Okay? So, how I feel about him leaving, it could be a work, it could not be a work. I think it's a work. I just think it's just something to keep him more relevant than what he is. And when I say that, I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. Cody knows how to keep people talking, regardless if it's a good thing or a bad thing. When his contract was up, when he was the TNT champion, people were talking about it. When his the TV show Rose to the Top was coming out, a lot of people were talking about it. Almost every time he's in the title picture, people talk about it. Cody knows how to do these things. Now, I don't know if it's just a thing he picked up from WWE or it's just a natural thing that his brother and his father used to do and stuff like that. But if he really did leave and isn't coming back, it would be a shock. I'm not even gonna lie. One of the things that I liked and got inspired by in AEW was Cody's drive to have a wrestling company and then how they would sell out shows that they weren't expected to sell out, and so much talent on the independent scene that many of us knew. And then even the backstory about what his father used to do and stuff like that. I was like, okay, this will be dope. This will be dope. Now, I like Cody as a wrestler, and I liked how 100% he was devoted to his characters in WWE. Now, Stardust, that was something to see. It really was. But at the end of the day, he was, he gave his all in each character that he did. A lot of people get a crazy character, don't want to play it, and they look like they don't care about doing it. So this could be just a part of his character. He was playing the heel, playing the face, playing things like that. So that's just how it works. But if he really is gone, it really is a shocker because of everything. I don't know if it's about a money thing. I don't know if he thought he was bigger than what he was. Like I said, he wasn't my favorite wrestler, but he knew what he was doing in the ring. As far as Brandi low-key needed a lot of work. I just think that a lot of people were scared to tell him or let alone her that. To see a lot of these women, put her over, and then it's like some moves aren't solid. And like I said, I'm not 100%, not always perfect with what I do and stuff like that. But then when you see some things that shouldn't happen, or things missed, or moves not looking tight, or selling is bad, sometimes we look at that stuff and we get tired of it. Fans are more vocal on it to the point that they don't want to see you or anything like that. And even with all the VPs that they had, Kenny, the Bucks, Cody, and then even having Brandi as the chief branding officer, somebody had to be hated. So why not hate the person that came from the company that we despise, despite the fact of the stuff that he did? His star power, he had star power. Like, a lot of people are going to act like he didn't have any, but he had star power. He still does. We are still talking about this man. This man knows how to have people talk about him, good or bad. A tweet, anything. This man knows how to stay in people's mouths. Pause. That's just one of those things. Another thing. If he goes to WWE, I think that'll be like the most shocking thing. I don't think he's gonna go. There's a lot of rumors saying he's talking to people. Some of these people are friends, first of all. Doesn't matter what company they go to, they're best friends, they hang out. Who knows? Maybe Vince texts him. Like, you just don't know. I know that Kurt and Vince didn't talk for 11 years, but you just do not know what's going on. As far as him going to WWE, that is be the biggest shock because of how everybody did rally behind Cody and how Cody said this was a revolution and what this was and stuff like that. Now, if it's something to feed his ego, then wow. And if it's something that WWE can afford to take Cody out of AEW, that's a big power play by WWE. Now, a lot of people don't like how WWE is running things. A lot of people think that he may be misused because he was misused the first time. And some people be like, okay, well, Cody did what he was supposed to do. Maybe they didn't feel like he would be a champion. Who knows where this will go? That'll be very shocking if he goes, though. I will say that. Somebody said he's repairing Triple H chair that he destroyed in the All Out or All In show. But I'm like, shoot, Triple H might not even be there to see it. But anyway, let's talk about another option. He might just be taking a break. He might want to do movies, or he might want to do something. He might want to spend time with his daughter. You know, as a father of 3 beautiful kids, sometimes you just want to take a break from it all and you just want to raise your kids. You know, you want to be there for them. You want them to see you at every important part in life. That could be it. They just had a baby. They just had a little baby. So maybe they just want to take some time off. A lot of wrestlers do that, you know, especially with childbirth and stuff. You know, I'm a big advocate on paternal leave. I think men should have time off to, one, take care of the mother, and 2, take care of their baby. But that is not wrestling related, but we're going to go back on topic. So maybe that's what it is. You know, Rose to the Top is just one of those shows, you know, WWE has reality, dips and dabs in reality. Miz and Mrs. That's a good show, apparently. A lot of people said it was good. I ain't gonna lie, I watched Total Divas a little bit when it first came out. So, he has options, you know. I hope him the best. You know, I clown him a lot, especially when it comes to black issues and racism and stuff like that. I do clown him because of what he says and how passionate he is. But I wish him and I wish his wife the best. You know, Brandi may be done wrestling. Maybe Brandi will do independent shows and get on y'all nerves like she does already. Now, I'm not saying she's perfect. I'm not saying she's clean with wrestling. I've just said this a few minutes ago. But we'll see where it goes from here. Shocking thing is WWE. Non-shocking thing is if he returns to AEW because he took a break. Hope you guys are having a good day. This is Chris Classic. Let's take it home.